Today we're digging into some Hudson Valley roots at Philipsburg Manor in Sleepy Hollow. You can finally book reservations again with historic Hudson Valley after a 2-year pause from the pandemic.
We start our tour at the Manor House. It is the only original building on this property, and it dates all the way back to the late 1600s.
The Phillipses were people that came to New Netherlands, which was New York City at that time, and within 20 years, the first Phillips became the richest man in New York.
And you can actually see the family's wealth within the walls of nearly a dozen rooms.
The table here is set up for making hot chocolate. That was considered something that only wealthy people had.
Between imports, exports, and more, the family business thrived with the help of 23 enslaved people who called the Manor House home.
You see a pallet that they would pull out at night for sleeping. You see shoes. You see clothing hanging.
Enslaved women used to milk about a dozen cows, then bring the milk here to the dairy room, right, Brenda?
Correct, and they would do that by using a yoke.
Oof.
And on each end of the yoke would be a pail of milk.
That's
and
heavy.
You have no milk in your pail.
Oh my goodness, that is heavy-duty work.
You'll learn the lifestyles of enslaved people and the Phillips family by simply walking through rooms as if they were frozen for hundreds of years. It's a house that has stood the test of time.
Westchester County has gone from a farmland to an industrial leader to a sleepy suburban community. The house has stood in the same location.
Booking a tour with historic Hudson Valley expands to so much more than just this manor house, with about 20 acres of history to uncover on this road trip close to home. In Sleepy Hollow, Nikita Ramos, News 12.